that last year I had launched the first ever corporate bursary scheme, which was going to give one individual the chance to change their life. I'm now here a year on, crying again. So the bursary scheme last year was launched to support people who don't have access to the funding or the finance to do AAT. I see every day how much having access to financial education can change people's lives. And most importantly, I know that because it changed mine. I grew so much as a person. I grew to the point now where I own £1 million practice. I am desperately trying to disrupt the fact that we need some form of access to funding in order to be able to become accountants. I didn't go to university. I was an apprenticeship baby. It was incredibly hard. Included in the bursary scheme for this year, we have got... Welcome back to a video that never fails to make me cry. I feel like the title of this video is probably a little bit of a spoiler, but I am back with a very big announcement. If you've been here for a while, you'll know that last year I sat in the chair behind me and announced, whilst crying, that I had launched the first ever corporate bursary scheme, which was going to give one individual the chance to change their life. I'm now here a year on, crying again. I'm now here a year on after watching the most deserving person I've ever met in my whole life use that opportunity to entirely change their life. The bursary recipient last year is an incredible person called Stacey, and over the course of the last year I've worked with her one-to-one for mentorship, guidance, training. We have fully funded her going through her AAT qualification. She is flying through her exams. I've managed to meet up with her in person, surprise her, take her out for dinner. Her family has become my family, and we were also able to support her getting a job in practice. So the bursary scheme last year was launched to support people who don't have access to the funding or the finance to do AAT, who desperately want to become an accountant and do AAT. It was launched to open doors for people who don't currently have those opportunities, and through working together with Stacey, not only were we able to open that door, we blew the bloody doors off, and within 6 months of her being announced as the bursary recipient, she has started her own Instagram profile supporting other people and showing people what it looks like to be a parent and to not have access to finance and to be training with AAT, and then to be able to get her a job in practice has just been incredible. If you are new here, welcome. I am so excited that you found this. Hopefully somebody has shared this with you. This has reached you because you've been searching for support. I am so excited, and welcome to the best, most wholesome place on the internet. My name is Rachel. I am a disruptor in the accounting industry. As if you can't tell by that intro. I'm a disruptor in the accounting industry where I'm disrupting what it means to be an accountant and what it feels like to have an accountant. And specifically, when we're talking about the bursary scheme, I am desperately trying to disrupt the fact that we need some form of finance, privilege, or access to funding in order to be able to become accountants. I didn't go to university. I was an apprenticeship baby. It was incredibly hard, but I was still able to lean on opportunities that I had, like living with my parents, and I wasn't putting myself into a situation of financial hardship because I was training. I see every day how much having access to financial education can change people's lives. And most importantly, I know that because it changed mine. Being an accountant, training to be an accountant and doing AAT was one of the first impactful forms of financial education I had received in my entire life. And through receiving that financial education, I grew so much as a person in my personal life. I grew to the point now where I own £1 million practice, and I'm continuing to grow and scale one of the UK's fastest scaling accountancy practices. So that's a bit about the why of the bursary scheme. If you've been here for a while, you might know that when I do something, I really do put my foot down. And so last year we launched one bursary placement, and this year I am so excited to say that we have 5 placements available. Last year I was over the moon to partner with First Intuition to be able to provide 1 placement, but this year we've joined forces with 3 additional incredibly esteemed training providers. First Intuition, I am so proud to say, have come back for more. So First Intuition are donating placements, Kaplan are donating placements, FAR Training and Training Link are donating placements. So we have 5 bursary opportunities available this year. Within the bursary scheme, those training providers are donating placements on AAT courses. Those are AAT courses of your choice and depending on your previous qualifications. So that can cover level 2, level 3, or level 4, depending on where you're at. But it doesn't stop there. Free Agent have come to us with an incredibly generous package, and so Free Agent are the official sponsors of the bursary, and so Free Agent and accountantshe will be covering all of the books, all of the study materials, all of your AAT membership, and all of your exam fees. Okay, so as well as providing all of that financial education and all of the financial support to cover those costs, included in the bursary scheme for this year, we have got all of your training provider costs covered. All of your study planners, notes, question banks, study resources, revision resources, mock assessments, unlimited tutor support, and all of the marking of your mock exams are included in the scheme. But that's just the study bit. We're also offering more this year. As well as the studies, we are also covering the cost of all of your exams. You'll also receive one-to-one mentorship from one of the most successful accountants in the industry. I am so lucky, proud, and privileged to call some of the most incredible accountants in the industry my friends. And I have pulled together a group of mentors that will blow your mind, and you get to choose your mentor. I've got a lineup of 20 people who are offering their time to you. You get to choose your mentor. So you get one-to-one 12-month mentorship with an accounting influencer mentor of your choice. We've then got access to Practice Makes Perfect, which is my online course, which gives you real world and real life experience into what it's like to work in a practice, as well as teaching you what it could look like to start or scale your very own practice. On top of all of that, I am hosting group sessions with all of the bursary recipients together, where we're going to do CV prep and one-to-one interview preparation to make sure that you can land a job in accounting. The key dates that you need to know about are that applications are officially opening on the 16th of February 2024, and applications are closing on the 15th of March 2024, with the recipients being announced in April. So that's what's covered, that's what you get. Even you guys being part of a cohort, like all 5 people working together, being together, having like the structure of all of the sessions together just makes me so incredibly happy, because that sort of like group cohort style just is going to bring so much extra value this year. And so I'm not sure there's too much more to say other than being able to offer these opportunities is literally the best bit about my job. It would be so easy to scale a business and keep so much of this behind closed doors, but it is literally my goal to lower the barriers to entry for financial education and for people becoming accountants. And so the future accountants of the world, I'm just so excited to continue working together. And so in the description to this video, you will see a link to the application form. I would absolutely love for you to share this video everywhere. Share it with your friends, your family, people that you know, people that you don't know. Share this message and share this video. And if somebody has shared this video with you, you can use the link in the description to this video to join the waiting list, apply for the bursary scheme for 2024, and I might be speaking to you very soon.